Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Josie and I'm back at you with another tutorial. So for today's video, I'm making this cute natural looking Brazilian wool crochet hairstyle with leave out. It's super easy to do. Actually, I've not done this hairstyle quite a while on this channel, but you can never go wrong with this hairstyle. Whether you do it with or without leave out, it still gives off a natural look because the texture of this wool really mimics the natural hair so well. It gives your hair extra volume and length while being on a budget. So with all that being said, let's get right into the video. First of all, let's go ahead and prep the wool as you do with a regular braiding hair. For this hairstyle, I use 6 bundles or balls of the Brazilian wool. Now go ahead and cut it to your desired length depending on how short or long you want it to be. I'll be measuring and cutting mine into 20 inches. Now having it this way, go ahead and brush the strands out first with a detangling brush before you feather the ends. This prevents it from easy tangling as you separate the hair. So that's after prepping all the wool, the ends went from blunt to a more feathered and natural end. It's very flowy and the strands are all fluffed out. Now we are ready to install. As said earlier, there's a crochet with leave out, so I already have my cornrows in and my leave out sectioned out. I'll be doing a frontal leave out, that's from ear to ear, and also a side leave out for my side part. So that's my braid pattern. I did 13 cornrow braids in total. I have this braids going across here because I want to have a more lifted look in the front. I don't want it laying flat. I did it in groups of 3, so for every 3 cornrow braids, I have one going across 2 of them. That's how the back looks. There is a single braid here as well. That's the amount of hair I'll be crocheting in at the back. With my crochet hairstyles, I usually like to have more volume at the back. I press section them out so I don't go back and forth crocheting and sectioning out. So we've gotten to the easiest part of this hairstyle, crocheting the hair in, which I believe at this point we all know how to crochet. If you don't, first I pass the crochet pin through my cornrow braids, then place the sectioned out hair in the hook, close it and pull it through to create a loop, then finally make 2 knots to secure it. This is the same process I'll be repeating for the entirety of my hair. Also, I'm leaving little to no space between each crochet at the back. I'm really crocheting them very close to each other. So when I get here, I reduce the amount and begin to crochet in smaller sections. So I'm finally done crocheting all the hair in and that's how it looks. I know it looks a bit crazy right now, but we're going to fix that. I really love the volume and how full it looks. Also, you can leave it straight like this. It really looks like yucky or kinky straight hair. So first, let's move the leave out of the way, work on that later. Next, I'm going to trim it up a bit, starting with the ends. Try not to go overboard with it, just a little. I'll also cut in some layers as well. Now for the curls, I'll be using flexi rolls and I'm using the smaller size. I'll hot water set it by the way, but you can also use the heatless method, which is wetting the hair first, either with water or mousse before wrapping it around the flexi rolls. And then you leave it to air dry to achieve the curls. But since I'll hot water set it, I'm not adding anything to it. I'm just taking them in chunks and wrapping it around the flexi rolls. Again, with the hot water, I recommend you use a container like this so you can get the whole hair in the water without burning your scalp. And I'm doing it one at a time. Also, make sure to use boiling hot water. So I'm putting the towel on. I wanted to soak the water out because it was dripping. I later took it off and left it to air dry. Now moving on to the leave out, I did the minimal leave out, which I somehow regret. You'll find that out later in the video. For my heating tool, I'm using the whole comb and it's on the highest setting. So I don't want the hair silky straight. I just want to have a kinky straight texture. That way it's easier to blend in with the crochet hair. If you don't want to use the whole comb, the other option is to just blow dry your hair. So the hair is all dried up. I left it to dry overnight, and as you can see, I've already taken some flexi rolls out and the curls turned out pretty, so I'll go ahead and finish taking out the rest of the flexi rolls and I'll be back when I'm all done. So this after taking all the flexi rolls out. Next up, I'm going to gently separate the curls. I already have my palms greased and also I cut the ends so it's easier to separate and it doesn't tangle. Again, I'm doing it one after the other. The more you separate, the more volume you get. Now for the final step, I'm going to blend the leave out in, and it's already been straightened. And the texture is similar to the crochet hair, so it wasn't really difficult blending it in. Now here's my mistake. I didn't take enough hairs for the leave out. I wanted to do a minimal leave out. The frontal leave out was okay. Where I had a problem was with the side leave out because I didn't have enough hair to cover the knots. It wasn't really that bad, but I just wish I took enough hairs out for the leave out. So if you're going to try this out, be sure to have enough leave out. So this is the final look, and it really turned out cute and natural. I had this in for 3 weeks. This is a budget friendly hairstyle to do. Again, the curls can be brushed out to get a kinky straight hair, and also I straightened the leave out with just my hot comb when it started reverting. For the maintenance, I didn't wash the hair at all. It's not human hair, so I was afraid to wash it and maybe ruin it, but I did clean and oil my scalp though, and the leave out as well. So there you have it, guys. That'll be all for today's video. Let me know what you think, and also feel free to ask me any question in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe and turn on post notification if you haven't. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.